Okay, now let us look at the method to find out the root or solution of a quadratic equation. The first method that we are going to see is called as factorization, or it is also called as splitting the middle term. So let us take an example and try to understand what is this factorization method or what is this splitting the middle term method to find out the roots or solutions of the quadratic equation. So let us take an example. Let us take the previous example, x square plus 2x minus 3. This is the equation that is given, and we have to find out the roots or solutions of the quadratic equation. So as we know, the first step is to equate this equation to 0. And now find out what is A, that is 1, B 2 and C, which is minus 3. Now try to understand this step in a stepwise manner. First, what we will have to do is multiply A into C. Now what do we have? A as the first step will be A into C. We have A as 1 and C as minus 3. So we will get answer minus 3. Now this answer as well as its sign is very important. Next, what we have is, second step is to write down B, that is plus 2. Now this sign and its number is also important. Now try to understand what we have to do. Why is it called splitting the middle term? We have A into C as minus 3. We will have to find factors of this minus 3, or we will have to find factors of this 3 such that they add or subtract and give us B, that is plus 2. Let us imagine that there are two factors of this 3. Let us call this M and N. And what has to happen? This M plus N or M minus N should give us plus 2. Should give us plus 2. Now whether we should do addition or subtraction will be told by this minus sign of A into C. If it is a minus sign, then it is definitely subtraction. We should subtract the factors. If it is plus, then we should add the factors. M plus N should give us plus 2. If it is minus 3 or minus, then M minus N should give us 2 or plus 2. So let us try to understand this. Let us first find out factors of this 3. Now how to find factors of this 3? Start from the table 1. In one table, do we have 3? Yes, 1 3s are 3. Now we have this minus sign here. So what should happen? The factors should subtract and give us 3. Now, are they giving us 3? 1 minus 3. Yes, they are giving us 3. So, another column I will add and I will write that as subtraction, S. So, they are giving, if I subtract them, they are giving me 2. So, now 1 minus 3 will give me 2. Minus 2. So do we want minus 2? No, we want plus 2. So minus 1 plus 3 will give me 2. That is plus 2. That is what is B. So sign of B is also important. The factors that we wanted, that is M and N, is M is minus 1 and N is plus 3. So we have got the factors. Now see how to include these factors and solve the quadratic equation. Now we have LHS, that is the quadratic equation x square plus 2x minus 3. Now we will split this middle term 2x by using the factors. 2x will be split by writing like this 1x plus 3x. We have the factors 1x and 3x minus 3. This 2x is split into 1x and 3x. If you add this, you will again get back plus 2x. Now the next step is to take the common from the first two terms and the last two terms. Now the first two terms are x square and minus x. So x square means we have x multiplied by x, whereas 1x means we have 1 into x. Now what is common here? The common part here is x. Common is x. So LHS, we are going to take common. X is common, and what is left now? In the first term x is left, in the first term x is left, in the second term 1 is left. Minus sign was in between them. Second, we find common between this 3x and 3 also. So 3x means 3 multiplied by x, and 3 means 1 into 3. 3 means 1 into 3. Now what is common here? Here 3 is common. 3 is common. So we will write this 3 plus 3. And what is left? X minus 1. X minus 1. Now it is important that you get the same bracket 2 times. You get the same bracket 2 times. Now we can take this x minus 1 as common. And what is left is x plus 3. X minus 1 we can take common, and what is left is x plus 3. Now these are the factors that we want. Now to find the value of x, what we are going to do is we are going to equate this x minus 1 and x plus 3 is equal to 0. We will equate this to 0. Now it is similar to a into b is equal to 0. Now if a into b is equal to 0, either a is equal to 0 or b is equal to 0. Somebody must be 0 to give us the multiplication as 0. So we are going to assume x minus 1 is equal to 0 or x plus 3 is equal to 0. Now we can transfer this 1 on the other side. You will get x is equal to 1. This is one answer. And we will get x, this 3 if we transfer on the other side, we will get x is equal to minus 3. X is equal to minus 3. Now if you remember, we have already checked for x is equal to 1. We know that for x is equal to 1, LHS becomes equals to RHS. This is already a solution. Now let us check for x is equal to minus 3. So if x is equal to minus 3 and we take the LHS, which is x square plus 2x minus 3. Let us see if we get the answer equals to RHS, that is 0. So minus 3 bracket square plus 2 into minus 3 into minus 3. We'll get minus 3 square 9, 2 into 3 is minus 6 minus 3. So minus 3 minus 6 we will get minus 9. That means answer is equal to 0, which is equal to RHS. Therefore, this x is equal to minus 3 is also root or solution of the quadratic equation. So this is the method which is called as factorization or splitting the middle term. In this method, we will find factors of the quadratic equation. Most of the times there will be two factors, and sometimes there will be also one factor of the quadratic equation.